So, I worked at Subway, right? And this particular day was a Saturday. I wasn't by myself. It was like a 7. It was no, not 7. It was like at 8 o'clock, right? And that night we closed at 9. So, it was pretty busy at the time. There was a line up to the door, and my friend who worked with me was there, and I was holding in a Mad Dookie the whole time, and I didn't want to go to the bathroom because I'm handling people's food, and I don't like the idea of like me going poop and then handling people's food, even if I do wash my hands. It's just a bad idea, you know. I rather not go to the bathroom. So, long story short, I had to go, so I told her that I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and she was kind of mad because I left, but if you have to go, you have to fucking go. So I went, and the toilet paper. Okay, Subway is really cheap, especially where we're at. They couldn't afford Angel Soft, so we had sandpaper instead, and so the toilet paper was so cheap and so rough, I had to wet it down and put soap on it every time I used it, because it would like rip my butthole. So okay. So I'm sitting here, right? I take my shit, and I was like, alright, I gotta wipe now, but this fucking sandpaper hurts, so I gotta wet it down. So I wet it down, and I'm putting soap on it, right? And let me put a little pretty vision in your head. This is what I'm doing. I'm butt naked, right? I have my shirt untucked, obviously. I'm taking a shit, and my pants are at my ankles. My pants are at my ankles, so is my underwear, and my shirt is caught up on top of my dick, right? So my shirt's caught on top of my dick. I'm butt naked, like leaning over into the sink, and wetting down toilet paper and putting soap on it, okay? Now, picture that in your head. I'm going to say it again. Me kind of like leaning from the toilet over to the sink sideways, right? Butt naked, pants at my ankles, and a Subway shirt caught on top of my dick, right? Just try to picture that. No homo. Just try to picture that. So, Johnny forgot to lock the door, and a customer walked in, and he saw me with said toilet paper in hand, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, bro," and he closed the door. And within the first 30 seconds, all that was going through my mind was, what just happened? Is he going to leave? Is he going to tell everybody? Is he going to just, like, start laughing and, like, scream out? Or is he, like, going to leave angry? Or if he's going to stay here and I'm going to have to ring him up? I hope I don't have to do that. And I was just thinking of all these random scenarios of what could happen or what is happening. And I was just so confused and, like, I didn't know what to do. I was, like, so embarrassed, right? I was like, okay, this guy, I work here, and he saw me butt naked with my dick. He saw my dick, my butt crack, my balls, everything in one shot. Like, this guy's lucky. So, obviously, I mean, but anyways, so what I did was, okay, so after this incident, obviously I got finished wiping, and I was like, oh shit, what do? I got dressed or whatever, and then I decided to wait 10 minutes, and hopefully he was done ordering and that he left, because obviously he's not going to stay in the store. So I was like, okay, maybe 10 minutes is a safe time. I'm going to walk out, peek my head just in case, and see if he's still there, and if he's gone, good. If he's not, I'll just go back in the bathroom. So I wait 10 minutes exactly. I peek my head around the corner of the wall from the bathroom, and he is staring right at my fucking face, dude. He is staring right at me. And then I was like, oh, fuck. I was right in the face. I went back into the bathroom. I didn't know what to do. I should have just came and walked out, but I didn't know what to do. I got scared. I ran in. So I'm in the bathroom. This guy just stared at me, right? So I'm like, oh, fuck. What do I do? What is my friend going to think? What is my friend going to think? She's going to be so mad at me. So, like, I decided to wait another 10 minutes. And when I first peeked my head out, he was in the back of the line when I first peeked my head out. It was a long fucking line. It was almost out the door. And my coworker's there by herself. I felt so bad, you know. So, after 10 minutes, I was like, alright, that should be another safe time, right? I get out after 10 minutes, and I decided, okay, I'm just going to own it. I'm just going to fucking walk out, walk in the back, tell my coworker what happened when all the customers leave, and that's going to be it. Night's going to be over, whatever, whoop-de-fucking-do. So I walk out, right, and guess who's at the register ready to be rung up? That guy in the yellow shirt. Fucking fucker in the yellow shirt is waiting, and he's looking at me, right? I was like, oh shit, I'm just going to walk forward, walk in the back. So I'm sitting here about to walk through the back, and I open up the little slidey door, swing door thing, and my coworker's like, hey, can you ring this guy up really quick so I can start up on these people's sandwiches? And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I have to ring this motherfucker up. So he has to, I have to look at him, tell him the pay, and get his credit card, swipe it, bag his shit, tell him have a nice day. So I'm right in the face the whole time. My coworker's looking at me, and she doesn't know why my face is red. And she's so confused. I'm, like, beat red in the face. I was sweating. Like, I was so embarrassed. I was fucking sweating. And then after I rung him up, he fucking sits down. He fucking sits down at a table. He sits down at a fucking table. And guess who's with him?
Birdie.
His hot fucking daughter. He has a hot daughter. And he's with her. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna be telling her. Oh my god. He's gonna tell her this stuff. And they're gonna be laughing. And then I peek out for about, after about 2 minutes, after I go in the back, and they're sitting here laughing at each other hysterically. And I'm like, oh fuck, he's telling her. He's telling her the story. No! And I was so mad. And then I fucking stayed in the back, waited for my coworker to come back. And she's like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Like, why were you in the bathroom for so long? And why did you leave me out there? I was like, okay, let me tell you what happened. Bit by bit, I told her the story straight up. I didn't lie. I just told her what happened. And she started crying laughing. She thought it was the funniest fucking thing ever. And she was like, oh, God, you got to tell my sister. And I'm like, no, I don't want to tell anybody. This is between me and you. I'm like, this should not be going to anybody else. She's like, okay, well, hopefully he'll leave soon. And this is like at 8:30, right? And so he stays till close. We had to kick him out. We had to tell him, okay, you guys have to leave. We're closing. He stayed there the whole fucking time. Like, he wanted it to be awkward for me. And so he left, and that was the night. But it was a series of unfortunate events that happened in a span of time. Like, it couldn't have been any worse. Like at many points I was like, how could it get any worse? Like, this is so embarrassing. How could it get worse? It just kept getting worse. But that is the story. That is my Subway horror story.